All right, thanks, Dave. Well, every woman goes through it, but the way you handle it might be a little bit different. That's where Rhett Women's Center comes into play. And here with the details on menopause and its treatments is Dr. Edmund Rhett. How are you, Doctor?
Good morning, Laura. How are you?
It's good to see you.
And
you've brought something wonderful with you today.
I brought this jar of simple solutions.
Well, can I see what
You
the solutions
certainly
are?
may. And when you open that,
And
it's
it's
very
empty.
complex. Like most of the problems that we face, menopause is a staggering sort of complex situation.
Right.
1 in 10 women get to the last menstrual period, their final menstrual period, and it just quits. That means 9 out of 10 don't, and they stagger into it and out of it, and they have all these symptoms that are just very, very difficult to handle.
And it's got to be the worst on your mood and things like that.
It's mood, it's sleep, it's sexual desire, it's everything, every aspect of everybody's life is affected by it.
And maybe what's the average age for a woman? Is it like 51 or 52?
It's about 51. Now,
Okay.
100 years ago, it was 50 and a half, so we've gone all the way to 51 now.
Wow.
100 years ago, the average woman only lived to be 50. Now the average woman lives to be about 83 and a half.
And now some women are having babies at the age of 40.
Well, they are.
Yeah, so it's amazing.
And even later.
Yeah.
But the point about menopause is you're going to lead at least a third of your life without the hormones that you had during your reproductive years before menopause.
So what do women need to do then, Dr. Rhett? Because it's something that a lot of women, they can't deal with it. It's like, I need to get some help. I need to seek some treatment. What should they do?
The answer is very complex, and there's so many different treatments out there now. Everybody's afraid of hormones, but if you look at the Women's Health Initiative, women who took just estrogen had less breast cancer than women who took nothing. And if you look again at the Women's Health Initiative, women who started taking hormones early in menopause had way less heart disease and heart attacks than women who took nothing. So heart disease is a gigantic problem. I know this is the month of the breast cancer, and everybody's so concerned about breast cancer. There was an increase in breast cancer in the Women's Health Initiative in women who took a combination of Premarin and progestin called Provera. So we're trying to find ways around using that particular progestin.
Well, speaking of treatments or anything like that, is there something called bioidentical therapy or something?
Bioidentical therapy is available, and there's some really good places that you can get bioidentical therapy done. Pitt Street Pharmacy here in Mount Pleasant has a very experienced practitioner, pharmacist who helps women with that problem through prescription. The problem with bioidentical is it hadn't been studied as much as the drugs that have been studied through drug companies. Most of the time you can get
Sorry, Dr.
That's
Rhett.
all right. Bioidentical hormone therapy, which is estradiol, either by prescription from a pharmaceutical company or by having it compounded at a reputable place that knows what they're doing.
Well, where can we find you at, Dr. Rhett?
Well, you can find me at the Rhett Women's Center, and we're on Long Point Road, and it's...
You keep talking. These flowers have gotten me.
I'm so sorry.
It's live television, it's okay.
375-2210, and we're on the web.
Awesome, awesome, and that's where we can find you. And all you have to do is go to abcnews4.com and then click on the Low Country Live tab, and all that information will be right there.
That's right.
Do you have a cough drop?
I don't have it with me today. That might be another complex problem that we don't have a simple
You need to get in there, and then I'm allergic to these flowers, so we'll take care of that. Thank you so much, Dr. Rhett.
It's great to see you, Laura.
Okay. Well, when I stop tearing up, get ready for some heart-pounding and show-stopping entertainment.